Tonight out at the Cajundome, it's WWE Smackdown. And in studio right now, we have the one, the only Dean Ambrose. What's going on, man?
Where everything rocks, and tonight another thing that's going to be rocking is the Cajundome, because SmackDown is here in Lafayette, and we love to come to Lafayette. We love all the raging Cajuns here in this part of the country. We come here often. We come here for big events because we love the people here. We love the fans here. You know, we love how crazy and wild they get, and it doesn't get any crazier or any wilder than a SmackDown live TV. If you watch WWE on TV, you know that's great, but being there live and being part of the experience and being there for the lights and the pyro and the music and being close to the action and feeling the physicality and just being part of that energy of the audience and the whole experience, it's not like anything else. And it's a SmackDown. It's not just any run-of-the-mill wrestling show. You know what I mean? This is live TV, and anything can happen. And especially on a big pay-per-view week, we got a big pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, coming up this weekend. So this is the kind of week where anything can happen, and everybody's going to be pulling out all the stops. And most importantly, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Dean Ambrose is in Lafayette tonight, and I'm bringing my own special brand of chaos and mayhem and wholesome goodness to the table, and I can't wait to get to the Cajundome and start rocking tonight.
So what we have going on at the Dome tonight, man?
I mean, that's the thing. Expect the unexpected on a SmackDown. I mean, we can't television. It's the kind of thing where anything can happen. I can't sit here and give you, a card of matches and, a schedule of things that are going to happen, especially when I'm running the show. And these days in WWE, I run the show. And I like to really, call things on the fly and just really fly by the seat of my pants. And I can tell you this. There's a man named Seth Rollins parading around the world, calling himself WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I clearly am the real and rightful WWE Champion. Technicalities and so forth and paperwork and red tape and all that stuff and, same old pro wrestling story, you know what I mean? A referee gets knocked down and a decision gets reversed and all that. I say, screw that. I say I defeated Seth Rollins of the Elimination Chamber live on pay-per-view, fair and square, and the whole world saw it. And to set an example for the youth of America and for the children in schools getting bullied and for the people dealing with, bosses who want them to work extra overtime and people getting screwed with all around the country and the world, I decided to stand up for the whole world and take a stance. And I just took the championship belt and made myself WWE champion and declared myself the rightful WWE champion because that's what's right. And seeing Seth Rollins call himself because somewhere on a piece of paper, somewhere, some referee wrote down a little note and said disqualification victory. Title doesn't change hands like that. Well, I don't like to live in a world. We live in a very politically correct world, and we have to go run through a lot of you work in a radio station.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red tape and bureaucratic crap you got to deal with. You know
what
I mean, right?
Yeah.
What kind of world are we living in when a man can win a match by pinfall in the center of the ring? Wrestling is Americana. It's as old as, it's as American as apple pie or country music or anything like that. And when you pin a man in the center of the ring, 1, 2, 3, that just feels good and wholesome and clean and American. And that's what happened. But this, this technically still champion stuff, it really makes my blood boil and really gets me angry and really gets me fired up. And when I'm in Lafayette, and I'm in here with the raging Cajuns. I'm going to the Cajundome tonight. I get very, very excited and amped up already. And when I see Seth Rollins tonight, when he comes into my crosshairs in the Cajundome, I will lay a beating on this man like you have never seen before in your life. I'm not in a very good mood this morning, just thinking about having to see Seth Rollins tonight at the Cajundome, although I am looking forward to it in a strange, sick way. Let me tell you something.
All right.
If you come to the Cajundome tonight, now I'm telling everybody, it's a family affair. WWE, it's for the whole family, all ages, from the children to the parents to the grandparents. It's a thing the whole family, generations of everybody can all sit together and enjoy WWE on television, especially live. But I warn you tonight, when I see Seth Rollins, I'm going to put a beating on him so brutal that it's going to be just a little bit uncomfortable to watch. But you know what? Sometimes fans of all ages need to experience a man pummeled into submission for lying. And he's lying to the world when he calls himself WWE World Heavyweight Champion when he clearly lost fair and square. And you know what the punishment is for lying? You know what the punishment is for lying to Dean Ambrose?
What is that?
Getting beaten to a pulp at the Cajundome tonight at SmackDown in front of all the raging Cajuns of Lafayette. And I got a good feeling that all the fans in Lafayette tonight are going to approve wholeheartedly of my decision to administer corporal punishment to Seth Rollins.
I agree with you. I'm one of them.
Well, you should. There's no disagreeing with me this morning on this.
Yeah, I seen that as soon as you walked through the door. I was like, well,
yeah. So, but it is it's a big night in SmackDown, and it's not just like any other show. You definitely want to be there if you've never been to a WWE live event. Like I said, it's like nothing. It's nothing like watching on TV. It's a whole nother level of excitement and energy, and it's something you really want to be a part of.
And you want to be there. Look, tickets are still available, starting at only $15, and doors open at 6, and we get kicked off at 7.
Oh yeah, this is kind of night where the schools are shutting down early, classes, events are canceled. It's a big night, and when SmackDown comes to Lafayette, and like I said, it's like a entertainment sport. It's like the greatest sporting event and the best rock concert you've ever seen, all rolled into one. You know what I mean? So it's a little something for everybody. When WWE comes to town, you don't want to miss it.
Awesome. All right, Dean Ambrose, man. Well, looking forward to it tonight, brother.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for hanging out with us.